Hello everybody, this is English Language 1, Top Notch 1B, Session 2, uh, Unit 7, on vacation. You see there are two advertisements here. Advertisement means whatever makes you to buy something or a service or a product. And here we have two advertisements. One of them is for a tour and the other one is for a cruise. Look at this, for example, this is ice cream advertisement. You see it's very beautiful. It can persuade you to buy it. Very delicious kind of ice cream, and you can go and buy it, for example. And another advertisement we can see, you see, this is a sports shoe advertisement. This advertisement can persuade you to buy these pair of shoes. So these are the advertisements, whatever can persuade you to pay for something and buy it. So look at here, there are two advertisements here about vacation. The first one is a tour to Europe, 10 days. Tour means, for example, when you go in travel to another city, another country, or another countries, start visiting the cities one by one. For example, if you have a Europe tour, you will have the opportunity to go to London West End or visit the British Museum. You can go to Paris, visit Eiffel Tower, or you can go to Milan, explore the ruins of Colosseum in Rome, and you can go to a concert in Vienna and enjoy the city's famous deserts. You see, this is so. If you go to a tour, for example, this is Europe tour. If you go to this kind of tour, you can visit different cities, for example, Milan, Paris, London, and you can even eat delicious food in different cities. But if you select a cruise, you see, when you have a cruise, it means you go on a boat, on a very beautiful kind of sail or boat, and for example on a ship, and you can see that there are lots of entertainments in it. For example, you can use swimming pools, you can use basketball courts, tennis fields, you see, and enjoy your time. Even you can go for swimming and snorkeling, and you can enjoy beautiful scenery of the beach. So you can select one of them. If you go to Hawaiian cruise, you can enjoy 11 nights. But if you select Tour Europe, you can enjoy just 10 days. So this one is longer. So look at the two travel ads. It means advertisement. Look at these two advertisements. Which travel special would be good for someone who likes history? You see, a person who likes history can go to Paris, to London because of the museums. And which one is good for example, physical activity? If you go on a cruise, you can swim, you can play basketball in the ship, you can play tennis. You see, so a cruise is better for a person who likes physical activities. Or if a person who likes good food, for example, in Paris, you can taste lots of delicious food, or in Vienna. You see, so a tour Europe is preferred for a person who likes to taste good food. You see, complete this part, please. Based on these two advertisements, take a photo and send it to me. And which vacation do you like to take and why? For example, do you select this one, the tour to Europe, or the Hawaiian cruise? Which one do you select? and say why do you select it. Okay, explain. For example, if I select the tour Europe, I will say because I have the opportunity to visit historical places, for example, Great Colosseum in Italy, or I can taste delicious food in the best restaurants in, for example, Paris, or I can see and visit museums. You see, explain it in this form. Record your voice and send it to me, please. Let's go to this one. You see, there is a conversation. Let's listen. I'm going to explain it for you. After listening, you should read it, record your voice, send it to me, please. Let's listen. Number two.
Hi, Nancy. We're home. Kate, when did you get back?
When did you get back? It means come back, return home. After a travel, when did you get back? It means when did you return or come home.
Late last night. So, did you have a good time? It was fantastic.
Fantastic. Fantastic means perfect, cool, very good.
Phil and I really needed a vacation.
Vacation, it means holiday. Have free time to enjoy yourself.
So, tell me all about your cruise. Well, the ship was huge, and they had everything incredible food.
Huge. The ship was huge, it means it was very big. The ship was very big, enormous.
Entertainment, family activities. There were always lots of things to do. And what was Hawaii like? Hawaii? Just awesome.
You see, awesome means very good, incredible means wonderful, very good. You see, these are fantastic, incredible, awesome. All of them are synonyms. Almost all of them means very good.
The beaches were really beautiful. Cool.
Cool. It means very good again. So, fantastic, incredible, awesome, cool. All of them are synonyms. They mean very good.
And in Maui, we went windsurfing. And in Oahu, we went snorkeling. But most of the time, we just sat on the beach and enjoyed the view. Now that's my kind of vacation.
That's my kind of vacation. It means it's a kind of vacation that I like it very much. My favorite kinds of vacation. Okay, this is my favorite kind of vacation.
I can't wait for the next one. Well, welcome home.
Okay, read this part, record your voice, and send it to me. And look at the underline words and expression. What's the meaning of come home? کلمه که زیرش خط کشیده نگاه کنیم. What's the meaning of come home? Get back. What's the best adjective for 4 adjectives? For great, I told you, fantastic, incredible, awesome, and cool are synonyms for great. Complete the statement. When Nancy says, now that's my kind of vacation, what's the meaning? I told you, it means this is my favorite kind of vacation. I like it very much. I'm interested in it very much. I can't wait for the next one. It means I like even another one. It was so wonderful that I like to have another vacation like this. Okay, I just told the answers. You can complete them. Write them, take a photo and send it to me, please. Complete the questionnaire. You see, questionnaire means list of questions. Then tell your partner what you usually do on your vacation. Ask about your partner's vacation. Okay, where do you usually go for vacation? I stay home. I visit my family. I go to the beach. I go to another city. I go to another country. Or anything else. You should seek the answer. What do you do? And where do you go for your vacation? Okay, complete this part, take a photo and send it. Let's go to the grammar part. This is past tense. In past tense, we talk about the time has passed. زمان گذشته ساده در مورد زمان گذشته صحبت میکنیم. For example, when you use to be verbs, was and were به معنی بودن. I was on vacation. من رفته بودم تعطیلات. She was on vacation. He was on vacation. And it was on vacation. Or we were on vacation. You were on vacation. And they were on vacation. حرف فعل to be برای I, he, she, it, was هست به معنی بودن. we, you, they فعل to be که برش استفاده میشه were هست به معنی بودن. Yeah. When you want to make it negative, add not. وقتی میخواد منفیش کنید فقط به was و were not اضافه کنید. I was not on vacation. She was not on vacation. He was not on vacation. We were not on vacation. You were not on vacation. And they were not on vacation. The contracted form of was not and wasn't, weren't, were not. حالت اختصاری was not, wasn't هست. حالت اختصاری were not, weren't هست. When you want to make question. For making question you bring was or were at the beginning of a sentence. برای ساختن سوال was or were رو به اول سوال میاریم. Was your flight late? Yes it was. No it wasn't. Were there lots of people on the train? Yes there were. No there weren't. When you want to use WH form, after them you should use was and were. Where was your brother yesterday? Where به معنی کجا. برادرت دیروز کجا بود؟ At the Smith Museum. When were you in Seoul last month? چه زمانی در سئول بودی؟ When چه زمانی. Who was with you? Who چه کسی؟ چه کسی با شما بود؟ My friend. Who were your parents with? My grandfather. How was the food? How به معنی چطور؟ توجه کنید بعد از WH فرما از تو فعل to be was و were استفاده کردیم. How long was the tour? How much does it take? چقدر طول کشید؟ How long? How long were you on the bus? For 2 hours. Be careful about this part. Let's go to the grammar part. You're going to complete the conversation using was, were, wasn't, and weren't. Welcome back. How was the drive? How was the drive? Not great. There was too many buses. There were too many buses. You see buses is plural. حالت جمعه پس براش از were استفاده میکنم. We were. They were. There were too many buses. Too bad. Were you alone? You see for you. برای you از were استفاده میکنم. سوالیش کنیم were رو میاریم اول. Were you alone? No, I wasn't. برای I از was استفاده میکنم. Look, no, I wasn't. My brother was with me. He was with me. He was with me. How long was your flight? 6 hours. But it was okay. The flight attendants were very nice. Good. Were there a lot of passengers? No, there weren't. You do number 3 and 4. You do number 3 and 4. Take a photo and send it. Let's go to the vocabulary part. There are some pictures here. Listen, please. Number 3.
Page 76. Vocabulary. Adjectives to describe trips. Intensifiers. Exercise A. Read and listen.
Our bus trip was so scary.
So means very. Very scary. Scary means frightful.
The flight was very bumpy.
It was really short. It was really long.
Our train trip was pretty scenic.
Our train trip was pretty scenic. Scenic means it has beautiful view, so you could enjoy it. Pretty here means very, full of.
It was quite comfortable.
The drive was kind of boring.
Boring, something which was not interesting for you, tiring. Read this sentence, or record your voice and send it to me, please. And be careful, here we have so, very, really, pretty, quite, kind of, in order to emphasize. You see, we want to show that it was very scary. It was very beautiful, very comfortable. You can use these intensifiers. Okay, let's go to the conversation. You're going to listen. After listening, you should record your voice and send it to me. Listen, please. Number 4.
Page 77. Conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to someone greeting a person arriving from a trip.
Welcome back. Thanks. So, how was the flight? It was pretty comfortable, actually. That's good. Hey, can I give you a hand? It's okay, I'm fine. Are you sure? Absolutely. Thanks.
Okay, look at here. Can I give you a hand? It means can I help you? You see, he has a big bag with carrying with himself. Can I give you a hand? This man says, can I help you? And he says, it's okay, I'm fine. It means I don't need your help. If you don't need someone's help, you could use these sentences. It's okay, I'm fine. No thanks, I'm okay. If you want to accept it, it means okay, it is really heavy, so could you please help me? Thank you. That's really nice. Be careful about these expressions. Read this part, record your voice and send it to me, please. Okay. You see in this part there are some adjectives: comfortable, scenic, short, boring, bumpy, scary, and light. When you say a trip was scenic or comfortable, it means that you like it and that was good. But when you say it was boring, scary, long, or bumpy, it means it was bad. Okay? Be careful about the adjectives that you use. Now, turn to this part. So there is a conversation. You're going to complete the blanks based on the adjectives here. For example, you are coming back from a trip. Did you like it or no? Use these adjectives in order to explain your trip. Complete it, take a photo and send it to me, please. Okay, there is another conversation. Let's listen. After listening, you are going to repeat and record your voice, send it to me. Listen, please.
Page 78. Conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to someone describing a vacation.
Were you on vacation?
Yes, I was. I went to Paris.
No kidding. Did you have a good time?
Fantastic. I stayed in a really nice hotel and ate at some wonderful restaurants.
That sounds nice. Tell me more.
Okay. No kidding. It means aren't you kidding? شوخی که نمی‌کنی. Okay, fantastic means great, wonderful. I told you before. Read this conversation and record your voice, send it to me. Let's go to the grammar part, simple past tense. زمان گذشته ساده. When we use past form, we are explaining something that's finished in the past time. چیزی که در زمان گذشته در یک زمان خاص تموم شده. یک فعالیتی که تموم شده. I arrived at 3. Arrived. ed. She arrived at 3. We arrived at 3. ed نشان دهنده زمان گذشته است. When you want to make it negative, you can use did not. I didn't arrive until 6. He didn't arrive until 6. برای منفی کردن جملات گذشته از didn't استفاده میکنیم. The question form. Did he have a good time? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Did they get back late? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. برای اینکه یک جمله رو به صورت گذشته بنویسید did رو به اول جمله میارید و فعل جمله‌مون به حالت ساده برمیگرده. For example, he had a good time. Had he have a good time? They got back late. Did they get back late? You see? And Regular verbs, spelling. You see, look at here. There are some verbs that we call them regular. افعال با قاعده. افعالی هستن که وقتی به زمان گذشته برده میشن فقط ایدی میگیرن. For example, visited, watched, played, arrived, liked, studied. Okay? In this form. فقط ایدی میگیرن. But there are some other verbs that change. Look at here. Where did he go? He went to Italy. بعضی افعال هستن که وقتی به شکل گذشته ازشون استفاده میکنیم شکلشون عوض میشه و بهشون میگیم irregular verbs یا افعال بی قاعده. buy, bought, do, did, drink, drank, eat, ate, find, found, fly, flew. In this form. Okay? Look at here. When did she fly? When did his flight leave? At 6:45. When did you go? When did you did? Sorry. What did you do? What did you do every day? We visited museum. You see, visited here. Visited. This is regular form. How many countries did you see? I saw 3 countries. I saw. Look at here. See, saw. Who did you go with? I went with my sister. Look at here. Go, went. از صورت go تغییر کرده به شکل went در اومده. Who went with you? Sometimes when we use who at the place of subject, there is no need to use auxiliary like did if it is present form do and does. So be careful. Who went with you? My sister went with me. Let's go to this part. We are going to complete these verbs based on the verb that just we studied in this part. Greetings. What is the past form of fly? You see there are some verbs here. What is the past form? We flew here yesterday evening and I slept. Look at here, asleep, slept, and I slept the whole flight. I needed that. You see, needed. We don't have it here. This is regular form. That we took a taxi, took a taxi from airport to our hotel. You see, based on the verbs that we studied in this part, you are going to complete this text. Take a photo and send it to me. Thank you very much.